All right. So we're surviving the coronavirus more. This time I've actually got news, but let's go over all the movies and shows I watched before I talk about some of the news, and also go over all the movies I have left to watch at the end. So last night I watched some Happy Days, and I realized, you know what, I only have like 3 episodes left to watch. So I watched Guess Who's Coming to Visit, Hardboiled Jungle, and Deadly Dares. I don't remember these 2 episodes very much because I was really tired. But I stayed up, watched those last few ones, and that's all I did. So I got like 2 more discs in season 1. This show is kind of dated, and I kind of don't like it all too much. I think it's fun and entertaining. I think Fonzie is great, but like, this show's like unbelievably dated. Like, there are just so many episodes and storylines that just are ridiculously stupid. And there's certain little lines that the characters say are like, people don't talk like this. People don't say things like that. They don't. This is not how dating works now. Wow. But it's entertaining, I guess. So I enjoy it for that. So I woke up this morning, watched the last 2 episodes of Ultraman Q, Gamadora, and Tokyo Ice. Gamadora is like this monster right here. Cool episode. Like that one. Tokyo Ice was a sequel episode to Pangola is here. Did not like that episode, and so I didn't like this one either. Because it was just boring, but yeah, I'm on disc 3, so tomorrow I'm on episode 15, or tonight I should say, because I'm going to watch 1 a night. The reason I stayed up and watched the Happy Days is like I had 3 more, so might as well just finish them, right? And I wanted to stay up late and finish all this and then watch Clone Wars episode 7, but that did not happen because I'm just too tired to do it. I watched 14. So I have 14 more to go. So I'm halfway through the series. Cool series. I'm enjoying it, but I'm almost finished with that. And then I can focus more on Doctor Who and the Happy Days. Speaking of Who, I started disc 3 of David Tennant Doctor Who Series 2. And so I watched Love and Monsters, which was actually like this cool, interesting story, because it wasn't about the Doctor, and it was about like this side character who had weird experiences with the Doctor and was confused about what he was, where he came from, and it's really fascinating, super cool, and I loved it. And it's just wow. And I forgot to mention, because I forgot about this, I don't know how I forgot about this, but before I watched any of that stuff last night, I watched The Secret of Nim, which is a fantastic movie. I mostly watched it because it's like 83 minutes. So 83 minutes is like... Let me think about this. It's like 23 minutes or... Yeah, 23 minutes. So, it's a short movie. Great movie. Absolutely phenomenal movie. One of the greatest animated films ever made if you've never seen it. But, I mean, just so amazing. Miss Brisby is one of the greatest animated parents in animated movies ever. Just the story is great. Some of the themes and symbolism are really fascinating and interesting, and are nuanced in so many layers, and just it's a great story. It's just so good. But yeah, I watched that, and then I started, and then I finished Pebble and the Penguin, which was, wow, I can't believe how bad this movie was. It was really bad. The music was terrible, the story was unbelievably generic, and some of the dialogue was just awful. Like, the villain, played by, I believe, Tim Curry, literally comes up to our main character, and he goes, "Sup, nerd?" Like, these are penguins. You can't be a nerd if you're... What? It's just this... Our main character is awful. The story is boring. It's or lead. You don't even, like, he literally gets lost from this girl within, like, the first 5 minutes. By the way, this movie is only, like, 74 minutes. This is an hour and 14-minute movie. Moves incredibly fast, and so you have no time to be acquainted with our main characters, and then it just moves, like, ridiculously fast, and it's bad. It's bad. Like, a lot of the voice acting, the animation's okay, but it still looks kind of cheap. Just awful movie, just awful. But I have, like, how many movies? So what? I've watched 3 movies, so I have 6 more movies in this collection left to watch. So I have The Greatest Story Ever Told, Black Stallion, All Dogs Go to Heaven, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, All Dogs Go to Heaven 2, Fiddler on the Roof. So, and then I watched Monkey King and Havoc in Heaven's Palace. Surprisingly fun, stupid action movie that I really liked. The effects were not great, but I mean, this came from another country, so I don't really want to criticize this movie too hard, because I don't know if this is a culture thing. I don't know if this is standard in this country. I don't really know. But this is not in English, by the way. This is in Mandarin. And it has English subtitles. But it's a fun, stupid action movie. I didn't even really read the subtitles. I just kind of like laughed and kind of had fun with what was happening on the screen. But it's just kind of dumb. And then I watched Opportunity Knocks, which I remember this movie being funnier than it was. It was not funny. It was boring. I don't want to say it's boring. It was entertaining, but it wasn't funny. And as a comedy, what's the point of watching it if it's not funny? That's not why I want to watch a comedy. And then after I went to where did I go? I went to Del Taco for lunch. Just went through the drive-thru with my grandpa, and we picked up something from Home Depot, and that's kind of all I really went out to do. But today, they're going to become stricter here in my state of California on the quarantine. So we're going to be stranded in the house even more. They're going to force it even more. More businesses are going to close. So, yeah, I'm really not going out anymore. Just not anymore. And especially after yesterday with what happened with my grandfather, in the emergency room, I do not want to go out anymore. So we're going to do that. But here, let's go over this. Rudy, Lincoln, TMNT, Rockaway. So far we got 11 movies, counting the ones I have left in the MGM collection. 8, Abduction in Plain Sight, The Amazing Spider-Man. 9, I gotta start this over, or just count these ones. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 6 is 14. So 16, Journey to Space, or 15, District 9, 16, Gabe, 17, Roxanne, Mamma Mia, and so we got like 20 movies, something like that. So that's a lot of movies, but I mean, at the rate we're watching movies, I literally have time to watch another movie. But I just record this video the way I do because my thought is this. At dinner time, if I don't record it now, I may forget, and then I may not have time to record it later. So that's my thought. I record it now, and that's what I do. So, yeah. I'm debating whether to watch Mamma Mia or Aquaman next. We'll see. But I don't have a 4K player here at my grandparents', so I probably will watch Aquaman on Blu-ray. But I mean, I'll eventually watch this movie in 4K. But that's about everything I did today. So Stuck in the house more. Yay. I heard in some states, though, they had people where they just passed them. Like, all the students at schools, they just passed them. Like, here, you don't have to do no more work. We're just going to automatically give everyone a pass, which would be great if they did that, but I don't know how that's going to work or what's going to happen. Kind of anxious to see what happens there, but we'll see.